Hello there, Guardians. My name is Dunnits. I do builds and stuff. Today we're going to be looking at the Hazardous Propulsion on a Stasis Titan. So much free damage. Pairing it up, the Arc Exodus rockets, pairing it up with some Stasis Shatter damage. Look at the state of that. Whisper of Fissures for increased Shatter damage, and Hail the Storm for even more increased Shatter damage. Plus free Arc rockets from the Hazardous Propulsion. And I'll also show you how you can use it in your super. Stay with me, I'll break it all down. So, the Hazardous Propulsion, it came out last season. Weapon precision hits or final blows have a chance to load a kinetic Exodus rocket, activating your class ability, fires loaded Exodus rockets, damaging targets with Exodus rocket, temporarily increases the damage you deal with all other rockets. That includes rocket sidearms, rocket launchers, and a few other things. But basically, you'll see in this clip, all I'm doing is just getting some kills, precision hits, and that's it, loading the Exodus rockets on the left hand side. And then basically put your class ability down, that will fire them Exodus rockets, which is just free damage basically, and it's also going to enhance your rockets. This is the damage increase of the stacks, up to 6 stacks, 35%. It also increases rocket type damage, which includes rocket launchers, even Wolfpack rounds if you've got a player with Wolfpack rounds, adding that to you. Rocket assisted sidearms, nanotech tracer rockets, Grand Overtures, missile volley, and Quicksilver storms, tracer rocket. So that's all the info. Now, cold comfort is something I like to run with this. We'll go into that as we go. This has got Envious Assassin, explosive light. So basically you're going to be able to get a 35% damage increase plus other perks that you've got, like explosive light for example, or bait and switch. But I really like cold comfort. Now, to take advantage even more of that free Exodus damage, we're going to be pairing up with a Glacier grenade. We're going to throw that down just to get a bit of extra damage on top of the Exodus Arc rockets that you get. The kinetic rockets, sorry I keep saying arc, but the kinetic, I do apologise. But you'll see, get that Glacier grenade down, Exodus rockets charged, and you're going to do damage with the Exodus rockets plus the extra shatter damage, as well as the Glacier grenade. Howl of the Storm is really good. While you slide, you can activate a little freezy wave that will freeze everything in its path. So Howl of the Storm or the Glacier grenade is just extra damage that you added on just to that Exodus rockets, as well the kinetic damage that you do. So you can freeze like so, use your class ability and free damage. Now tell me anything in the game that you do more free damage than that. Crazy. Howl of the Storm, like I said, that's one aspect I like to run. Pair that with a Glacier grenade. Tectonic Harvest is the other aspect where you shatter a stasis crystal or frozen target. It creates a stasis shard. This shard grants your belly energy. And while the Tectonic Harvest aspect is equipped, picking up stasis shards grants you a stack of frost armor. So getting 3 stacks of frost armor. So just a little sort of introduction again. Freeze, get your Exodus rockets down, and it's just free damage everywhere. Really, really good. The kinetic Exodus rockets do really nice damage anyway. And if you saw that clip there, you can actually do it while you're in your Behemoth super as well. You'd have to bear in mind it's a one-time use, but all the stasis crystals that you spawn, put your class ability down, and it's just extra damage for your super. More damage, Glacier grenade, super, and your Howl of the Storm. Whisper of Conduction makes sense. Nearby stasis shards track to your position. This adds to your frost armor stacks. Whisper of Rhyme, your frost armor has an increased duration and maximum stack count up to 14 seconds. Whisper of Fissures, which we've touched on, increase the damage and the size and the burst of stasis when you destroy a stasis crystal or defeat a frozen target. And a Whisper of Shards, because all them stasis shards that we're going to smash via the Glacier grenade or Howl of the Storm is going to give a constant supply of grenade recharge rate. Now, as well as all the free damage that you're getting from the Exodus and the stasis crystals, it actually buffs your rocket launcher, obviously 35%, and just having a 35% extra damage on a rocket launcher is really, really nice. Now, Hail the Storm is a really good seasonal artifact perk. The boosted version, shattering frozen targets and stasis crystals, deals increased damage. That with a Whisper of Fissures is just absolutely massive damage. Brain Freeze is a really good one. Frozen combatants become surrounded by a chilling fog. Weapons with dark ether origin trait do more damage to frozen targets. And then finally, served cold. Every time you pick up a stasis shard, it's going to give us frost armor, but it'll also give you loads of class ability, so you can keep spamming your class ability down left, right and center. And all that shatter damage is just really noticeable, massively noticeable, and it's really good for all different types of situations. If you just watch how much damage it does to this overload champion, well over 70% of his health, plus you got that rocket to finish off. Rhyme Stealer with Fair Judgment is a really good weapon to pair with this one. Destroy the Stasis Crystal, and you've also got a Headstone. Destroying the Stasis Crystal is going to keep giving you stacks of frost armor, so it's just a way to keep your frost armor going. Plus you're obviously going to keep loading your Exodus rockets. This is just one option, I just wanted to throw that in there. I found it quite fun, just getting headstones on there as well, and that obviously increases all the shatter damage and your actual damage output. So just one little option that I wanted to show you. I've also got a few other little weapons to show you as well, so you can just keep like destroying things, getting your stacks of frost armor going. Your Rhyme Stealer perk, whichever weapon you want to use it on, you're just going to keep adding to that. If you have Icebreaker, Icebreaker also fits nicely into this build because that will explode all frozen things and stasis crystals as well. So again, this is just another option. I've got a couple of other options to show you, so don't worry. But Rhyme Stealer, Icebreaker is a nice little combo. Once you've sort of got everything going all together, it's really nice, and it's extremely useful. And like I said, it is free damage. Now, the kinetic Exodus rockets, we already know, does quite nice damage, plus your boosted rockets. But just having all that shatter damage on top of an already good exotic, it just makes sense to me. Buried Bloodline is another option. This gives you Devour and also weakens when you've got a Devour up. So for a bit of survivability, you could always run Buried Bloodline for the weakening and Devour, or you could even run a grenade launcher if you wanted to. With the concussive reload this season, you're going to apply weakening with the grenade launchers as well, so you could easily fit that into the build if you really wanted to. I really like Buried Bloodline because it adds that weakening effect to everything, which is just even more damage, and on top of that you're getting your Devour going on tap as well. So really good little set of options there. Plenty of other weapons in game that you could consider as well, grenade launchers for the weakening, etc. But once again, you've got everything going on, all that weakening, Devour, Exodus rockets charged, so much damage, it's absolutely crazy. And half the time I didn't even get to use my rockets. And then obviously this season, it is a stasis focused season, so the Cold Comfort or another stasis rocket launcher, stasis primary, is going to be extra nice for like GMs, Nightfalls, all that type of stuff, lost sectors. In the dungeon, it was an absolute joke. It was just making things super easy. The Titan Super feels really nice damage as well, and it actually puts out some good DPS as well. Howl of the Storm, look at the state of that. Frost Armor times 6, times 8 instantly, using my Rhyme Stealer auto rifle just to keep that going, and it just feels so nice once you've got everything going together. And then this yellow bar here just gets absolutely wrecked, and it's mainly just from the Exodus rockets. Look at the state of that. Now, the rocket I really like to use, Cold Comfort. I wanted to go into this a bit more. You get this from the Ghost of the Deep dungeon, Envious Assassin. You can get up to 2 or 3 in that explosive light, picking up an overpower. This time's up to 6. And then Restoration Ritual is really the key perk with the Envious Assassin, because when you get a finisher or revive, it's going to actually load a rocket into the reserves, but it's not actually reserves, you don't actually see it. If you look in this clip here, when I put my rally barricade down, I'm going to be able to get 3 rockets off, even though it says 2. That's the restoration, 1, 2, and then 3 rockets. So getting 3 rockets up to 35% damage, and all I did with this clip, you'll see that I'm on a prismatic. Just for this situation, I just switched over to a prismatic subclass and run Thundercrass, because glacial quake on this fella isn't really the best, but in other parts of the dungeons and other DPS situations it's really good. As always, I'll leave a dim link in the video description. I'll also leave a build card from my friend over on Twitter. Let me know what you think of this video. What's this fella doing? Following me all the way down. Get out of here, you rat. I hope you found the video helpful. Have a great day.